In today's video, I'm going to take a first look at the email templates that are in Joomla 4. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 135. No, I think it's 136. I always forget the number. Here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites here on the channel. So thanks for tuning in today, and we will who knows what else we will get into today. Today's video is brought to you by mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru, get a free audit for your Joomla site, and while you're there, check out the tools and information that will save you time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And if you decide to subscribe, use the coupon code BASICJoomla. All right, so yeah, my mic is working, and Ivor's there. Hello, Ivor. As you can see, I got a haircut yesterday. Ooh, this is the first time I've seen it from the side like that. My apologies to everybody. Let's just adjust this camera a little bit here too. All right, that's maybe a little bit better. All right, so I've not looked too much at this. Let's change screens here. Actually, should say first of all, there was no Maintenance Monday video this week. I was getting ready to work on it, and for the longest time, I've been meaning to change the to come up with a new thumbnail. Sort of trying to have a theme with my thumbnails, showing whether they're for Joomla 3 or Joomla 4 now. And I got bogged down trying to make it look the way that I want it to. Finally, it was so early in the morning on Tuesday, I was tired. I just went to bed, so there was no video. But as often happens when I was after sleeping on it, I came up with an idea of something I could do that would make the design that I wanted. I'm trying to figure out Canva, but anyways, there you go. And there's Mary. Hello, Mary. Mary hasn't looked at them either. Yeah, so let's change to the right computer screen. Okay, so here we are. And we are in, I'm just in a this is, obviously I've just installed this Joomla site here a while ago. And so I'm going to say yes, let's show the Joomla statistics always and get rid of that. So the nice thing so about these mail templates is they, for different events, different things that take place on your Joomla site, you can more easily edit the message that is emailed to users or administrators. And so we're going to take a look at that right now. So to get to there, we're going to click on, well, here's the dashboard. We go to System, already there. Oh, so it just shows, yeah. And then, yeah, sorry. You would start out at the Home dashboard here. Oh, 4.0. Yeah, I still have not updated to that yet. I'm way behind my videos. Go to System, and then under Templates, go to Mail Templates. Hello, Chuck. And here under Mail Templates, we have a list of the templates that that we can adjust. And here we have the extensions that the templates, the mail templates we can adjust, the extensions that those mails belong to. And we have a nice description here. So for instance, mail sent to administrators about new entries in the user actions log, actions.notification. And I am going to guess that there are places in these different extensions where you can turn messaging on or off. Global configuration test email. Configuration. Send when you click the send test mail button in the global configuration. It is sent to the sending mail address that is in the mail settings. Cool. So why don't we just start out with this this test mail setting, because we can send some test mails to myself. Global configuration. All right. So basically, we have in here a subject, test mail from, and then some tags. Site name, cool, and in body. This is a test mail sent using method. Your email settings are correct. All right, why don't we close this and open up that configuration area. So System, it's open in a new tab. Put that at the front here. We'll go Global Configuration, And let's go to our mail settings here. So we go system, no, that's server, right? And here we go. Database, mail. All right, send mail, yes. Disable mass mail. Email from there, from email, admin@j4core, basicjoomla.com, reply to email. Let's just put this right now at tim@cybersalt.com and reply to name Tim Davis. Okay, and the PHP mailer. So why don't we save this? And now we will still go down there and we will send a test mail. It says the email was sent to admin@j4core.basicjoomla.com. Oh, I don't know where that email goes. Let's change that. From email. Let's change that tim@cybersalt.com. All right, we'll save that. And now let's send another test mail. I know where to look for that. Okay, so it was sent to tim@cybersalt.com. So let me, on another screen, open up my email program here. And I will drag that email over when it is open. Once I get the proper email open here. And the hamsters are running and turning. There we go. All right, open this here. And now, here's the mail. This is a test mail sent using PHP mail. Your email settings are correct. All right, so this says this may be spoof message. Message claims have been sent from your account, but CyberSalt Consulting Mail couldn't verify the actual source. Avoid clicking links or replying. Okay, so obviously there's something I need to set up because I was slamming in another email address that probably is a different IP than what this basic site is. But we did get the template and we can now play around with that. So, all right. So let's see. I'm going to say look safe and we'll get rid of that. So there's our template. This is a test email, a test mail sent using PHP mail. Your email settings are correct. So now we can edit as we want. So let's go to global configuration test mail. This is a test. Let's change this to email sent using method. Your email settings are correct. And this is you may wish to try this with different email address to make sure it doesn't arrive looking spammy. All right, so I'm going to save that. And of course, now we can go back here and we can send a test mail. And then I will go back here and open up that email again. Oh, there we go. And I got that message again. Good. But our template has changed. This is a test email sent using PHP mail. Your email settings are correct. You may wish. So there we go. That couldn't be easier for changing that. Now, just for us to see how the tags work here, we'll go back to edit the email. We have over on the right hand side here 2 tags that we can put in. We also can put those tags in the subject. We could also here we have reset to default subjects and default body if we don't want this. So for instance, if it's like, oh, that was crazy, why did I do that? We can go reset to default body, and there is the default. I don't do that, we'll leave that. And of course, how these tags work for people that are unfamiliar with that, I can click site name, site name, site name, site name, method, 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 site name, method, site name, method. And let's see, just silliness, of course, put that on its own line. Save, we'll go up here. We will send a test, and then we will go back to the inbox, open this here. The mail's arriving very fast, probably because it's just traveling right on my server here. And now here we go. my Joomla, my Joomla, my Joomla, my Joomla, PHP mail, and we put in all of those tags. Cool. Now, I guess one thing that I would wonder off of the bat is is it possible for me to create new tags that could be put in this? We probably wouldn't necessarily want to do that with global configuration anyways, but, with this test email. But that would be interesting to see, and maybe we'll see that in some of the other extensions that we'll play with this with. Okay, so enough for that one. Let's do that. Let's take a look at the contact form mail. All right, so site name, subject, okay. This is an inquiry via URL from name, email, body, custom fields. All right, and that's obviously for the contact form. Let's make a contact form and see what our options are in here. That's going to be components, contacts, and let's see. Insert tag. Oh, look, we have custom fields over here, which you can't see behind my picture probably. So let's just change this here. I'll turn off the webcam. Down here, we have the option to put in custom fields, and it says custom fields here. I wonder. All right, so we might get super fancy on this. Okay. So that is the form. Let's go here. Contacts. Fields. Let's just take a look at fields in here. Let's make a new field. New custom contact field. Whoops, daisy. All right. Contact field, name, type, description, required, no. Use only in sub form, no. Default value, filter, use, okay, we're going to leave everything the same, category, all, and I don't have a field group. Well, let's see if this will work. Save and close. Probably should make a field group here, right? So let's go, am I making a new field with this button? Yes. So let's go back to components, contacts, field groups. Let's make a new field group. And that's general fields. General fields. Your horse is here. All right, so we'll do that. Now we'll go back to fields here, new custom contact field, and I'm going to put that in this group, general fields. And categories too, we can make categories. Huh. All right, let's, yeah. So if this is a field, we're selecting the category that it be applied to. I didn't know there are categories and fields, I guess there are. Ivor says, I think I need a SPF record to not mark it as suspect. Yes, I could check that as well. Excuse me while I turn the heat on in my room here. Okay. All right. Get some heat happening here. It's a little bit cool. Yeah, and I could look at that, why that... I don't know. I think I have that set up properly in the on the cPanel Ivor, but I'll check that another time. I don't really do much email with this domain, but obviously there's something that needs to be done. All right, new custom contact field. Okay, so where are we? Contact fields. Oh, I should give this contact field test. Let's give that a better name there. All right. Now, when we refresh, go custom fields. We will see. All right, we have our tags here. We'll save this. I guess I'm going to need to create a form now, right? That's what we were working on. Oh, categories is the article categories. Yeah, I wonder. But this is for the component contact. See, here's, I think there's categories of contacts in here. All right, so let's go. All right, we'll do this. Contact field test. Okay, we're in there. Components, contacts. And now we'll go to contacts. Let's make a contact. Add my first one. All right. Select the user, administrator. Yes. All right. Image. Do I want to put an image of me in there? No. Position, no. Email, we'll just go tim@cybersalt.com. And some different things that we can fill in here. The category. So here, that category here is not, we can create categories of contacts in the core here. Okay. This is featured. We'll leave that. Tags. Okay. No results. Okay, version no. Okay, miscellaneous information. Display. Okay, yeah, we can do there. Form, contact form. Yeah, general fields. Contact. Oh, and this is the contact field test that we just made. That I just created back here. Right. We save that, we close this. Components, contacts, fields, contact field test, yeah, that we made there. Publishing, okay, and okay, so we're gonna save and close. Oh, Tim Davis. Save and close. Hello, Imran. Good to see you. Imran, we're taking a look at the template system of the email template system in Joomla 4. Yes, and so Bjorn has pointed. Yes, article category. So you can create a category of a contact category. You can create a category in contacts, and then you can assign custom fields to that particular category just so that it shows up in the field when you make the content, which we'll see right here. Menus, main menu. I guess I can just click here. What's plus is going to be this, a contact. Contact. Okay, right. A new item. The type here we'll go select is going to be contacts. Will be a single contact. So very nice. We're going to select that contact, who is Tim Davis, and I think that contact display options, all the same. Oh, this is where we could override the defaults. So let's save this. In the top right, we will go to preview the site, and now we have this contact menu here. Name, email, subject, message. Now, that field that we created is not there, but let's just do this for now. Let's test. Let's make a hello. This is a test. We'll send it. All right. Now I'm going to look over here in my other window for email arriving. I think this is the window here. No, that is not the one. This. All right. So, and here's the message that arrives. This is an inquiry email via HTTPS. It gives me the address. this as a test, and I still will we won't worry about, oh well, maybe later on I'll try to solve this here. All right, so this is a test, and that's our template. All right, so we go back to our contact field here, and we're going to go back to System, Administrator, Template Styles, no, System, Mail Templates, and Contacts for Mail. And this is where we had, so this email here that we got was this email here. All right. Now, a question that I have is this. Can we put HTML in here? Well, first of all, let's solve this custom fields issue here. I think what I need to do is go to this contact and somehow see where I can show that field on the form, right? I don't want to bite off too much here. I just check categories and article categories. It goes to the user. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can put HTML in. Great. Now let's see though. Contact category use. How do we get that field? User custom field groups. All. Let's save that. Does that get our field to show up? No. I don't want to get bogged down in the custom field on this because we're looking at the contact form. Excuse me. But we'll just take a quick. We have custom fields at the end of the body. Custom fields for the contact form. Oh, I need to display it to set auto. Oh, okay. All right, we can do that. So let's save and close. Let's go components, contacts, open a new tab. So components, contacts, fields, and display. Options, automatic display, after display, automatic display after. No. So it looks like I have that selected. All right. Well, I don't. Let's just keep working away at templates here. We can deal with custom fields later on. Why that's not working. All right. So I don't get too distracted by that. Users. So here we go. We'll go System, Mail Templates, and we're in the contact form mail. Now HTML. Let's put some HTML in. How would we make that? Well, we would probably just type that right in. So this increment. Let's make a bold. Bold. This text should be in bold. closing tag for bold. Don't need to be there. Put a period. We'll save. And now we go to contact and we'll send this off to myself here. Hello. Another test. And we'll send that email. Yeah, too bad that WYSIWYG editor's not here. Yes, that would be great. Of course, we can just copy the HTML from the WYSIWYG editor. Let's just see that happens here. All right, so the HTML did not come through here. So let's see here, because as you'll see in the email down here, it says it shows the tag, the code there. This should be in bold. All right. Let's see this. Joomla 4 add HTML to email template. Let's see if there's something here. Here we go. Email templating. Typically, you can access new templates. Yeah, we see that. 25 mail templates. Yeah, magazine article can't cover them all. Document. Typically, HTML emails will allow to follow the same pattern. Email template might. Unfortunately, not all email browsers treat that. Let's see. Modifying templates. Let's scroll down and do really quick here. Patrick Johnson's written this. Email templates. Let's see here if they have anything where they put in HTML. Okay, there we go. Over here there's a button I wasn't paying attention to, and I wonder if in chat you've already said that. Nope. Maybe HTML is not available for this particular one because what we saw here, mail, global configuration test mail. Oh no, edit HTML body, edit subject, edit email template. All right, let's just do this for a second. All right, so let's save this. We'll close it. Let's go back to the global configuration test email that they had there. No, site name and method. Nowhere about editing HTML as shows up in this. Now this is an older article. Mail tab. All right, so edit email template. Edit email template, that's where we're at. Edit and edit HTML body is not showing here. Interesting. And there is an editor underneath. So that, wonder if there's a global setting for it then. Let's see. Let's go system, mail templates, options. Oh, mail format, plain text, HTML, or both. Oh, there we go. Yes. Option. Oh, and Bjorn says that. See options for templates. Yeah. Send copy is okay. Is disabled. Provide a relative folder for attachments per template mail settings. If we say yes. Oh, let's just leave that for there. Now we'll go here. All right, so now let's go back to our contact form mail. Oh, and then we have HTML top and bottom. So, so we can send in both. We can send for, if it's only going to be displayed in text, you can have text, or if we're going to do it in bold, we're going to bold. Emails will send with a text-only version and for readers, and then there also HTML for programs that will display HTML. So you have both. Yes, that is nice, Mary. So we can actually, this should be in bold. We can select this here and go bold. And then we have our tags here, site name. Oh, we still, yeah, let's just try for fun here. Let's put custom fields in. Oh, and that stayed bold. All right, well, let's make that, let's do something naughty and change the color of that. Let's bring down, okay, this button here brings down some more. Here's our text colors. We like orange. And then we also have toggle the editor. Of course, we have our, excuse me for sniffing. It's just, I've gotten a little chilled here. Save. All right, now let's go contact the form here. We'll fill that in. Subject, hello, yet another test. And we go send email. And over here, we go open that. And yes, we do. We get that. Yet another test. This should be in bold. Excellent. And Bjorn says I should install JCE. Yes, although, yeah, and this was actually my intent for this particular install was simply to have a very basic site where I could just go in and see things basically using things in the core. So yeah, JCE would be, I could add that. Now, having said that, this is the new editor, and so this is for inserting, yeah, inserting an image is still the source. Yeah, we would want something for putting an image in. In fact, we could, let's put in, let's go close. Let's do that, because we could get fancy, send some pictures in emails, which tends to be risky because and you maybe remember there's I did a video quite a while ago about making your email more deliverable, and what I have found is that so for instance, if I create an email here, let's see, if I make a new email, you will see down here I have a massive email footer when I send emails out. So here's the subject, and then you'll see I've got Tim Davis, CyberSalt, a few links, and then I have one of my taglines, and you know, a bit of history about my company. Now, the reason that I do this is what I was finding was this: if I would say to someone, here is the file, and I just sent an email very quickly like that, even I'll go Tim, something like that, and then we attach, and then I go and I just attach a file. Here, let's just attach that. All right. When I sent something just plain, just something super plain to a client, I'll send to my line of myself, Tim. Oftentimes it would go to their spam button because it was just, well, and this is blocked for security reasons, so because I picked a zip file. But so I also used to have an image in the footer of my emails, but having that image there raised the spammy score on it, and so that was not. Yeah, so I just had too little text, so that's why You want to be careful with emails. Um, and this might be looking a bit spammy too because it's so light in what's being sent as well. Anyways, that said, let's go to System, Install Extensions, Install from the web. We will go JCE, JCE, and there it is. Let's install JCE and install. And it's in. So now we will go to the configuration and global configuration. You know, so I do see what they mean about there being a lot of clicks, extra clicks to get around in the back end of Joomla 4. And I do find myself, because I don't have the muscle memory of moving the things, I do find myself thinking, where is that located? So I could see that yeah, with so many links, Gmail could filter my email as spam. Yes, it could. Imran, yeah, I haven't had problems though because I have so much text as well. Also, that Tim at cybersalt.com is actually a G Suite account. I have it hosted on cybersalt.com on there. So I send through G Suite. So I haven't had problems since having with that many links, but I've got a lot of text in there as well. Okay, so site front end default editor. I want to see, yeah, default editor, JZE, save and close, system, mail templates. Go to contact form mail. There's JCE editor. Okay, we get things looking a little bit nicer there. This is inquiry for your email. And let's just do this. I hope you enjoy this picture. All right, so click there. Boy, we got a lot of buttons here. Put in this edit. Put the picture in here. What will we do? Go to sample data, Cassiopeia. Yeah, we'll use that. Insert, the alignment will be to the right, and that will go insert. Nice. We save. Now we go back to the contact form, we fill it out, test. Oh, a picture test. And let's go and send it. Send it. Go here. Now, interestingly, it shows up. Oh, let's see. It's shows up as a broken link. Can I inspect this? Image source. Oh, look at that. All right, so image source, Google user contact com proxy, hashtag. Okay, so this looks more to be something like this display thing. It looks like maybe it is a Google setting because it's got usercontent.com proxy in there. So the picture is there, especially we notice this. If I mouse over that, I get the square at the right side. It's just not displaying this. And I wonder if the option is to delete, report phishing, show the download message. I don't know. Let's download the message here. No, I don't want to do that. All right. I think the image not showing is a Joomla thing. Sorry, is a Gmail thing, which is good to know. There must be some setup. I would have to. Who knows? All right. That's for another thing to figure out. All right, there's been a couple of links here in chat, and I want to check those out. First of all, Bjorn has linked to mysignature.io. Let's see here. Boost your personal brand with intuitive email signature generator. Oh, for making yourself a nice. That's nice. No, it's not a Gmail thing. It's JCE. Okay, we will. Check that out. Anyway, so here, yeah, that's nice for making a nice email signature for yourself. Online email signature helps create signature Gmail to Thunderbird on the no technical background is needed. They have a free thing here. Business. Choose plan. One user. $4 a month. 48. That's for 1 year. 40 a year to make it. Well, good for them. Okay, look at that. We need to create manage email signature for your clients. Hard BR. The HTML not showing up there. All right, so that's a neat little thing for making signatures. Oh, that's I am in the wrong. I'm in an old browser window here. Okay. Well, I hope I didn't close something I need. We'll see. All right, I'm getting lost in my windows here. Also, Bjorn shared Yellow Web Monkey. Change JCE settings to allow absolute URLs. They assume that link you're accessing on the same site where the URL appears. Relative versus yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that's why it's not showing. Yeah, it says absolute URLs are better when you need a URL to work outside, but when we looked at the code, it was absolute showing there. Let's just go back to that. This is related because we're trying to get we're playing around with email templates. So if I preview this, notice the code here. It does say, oh yeah, you're right. Okay. HTTP images sample data Cassiopeia. All right, yes. That's why it's not showing. You're right, I was wrong. You're right, and it's showing HTTP as well. That might, yeah, all right. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's close my new tabs here. What to do there? All right, so just as a quick workaround, and there's that tab again. I don't know if I still need that open or not. Analytics. Oh, I was going to do that follow-up later on. Okay. Oh, man, I've got another mail one open as well. Ooh-wee. All right, so if we go, yes, so for instance, if we go back to the template here, and and we go to the code. And hard code that in there. Just do this here. Select that code, copy. There. As soon as I save that, that's going to get shortened. Yes. All right. I think the advantage of relative URLs inside JCE editor is control panel, go global, edit global configuration. Relative. No. Under profiles, okay, thank you. Default. Okay, user group for relative features and layout. No. There we go. Under editor parameters, see how I found that? I just kept hitting F3 as I went tab to tab to tab. Profile, editor parameters. Oh, you want me to read that article you sent me a link to? Yeah, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Relative, absolute. And let's save that. Let's go here. Contact field, edit email template. I think this is an old tab open, so I'll refresh. Okay, yeah. Contact form, email. There it is. Let's go into here. Cancel. Code. Oh, it still has that full thing there. Save. All right, so all right, we'll go here. Let's refresh. Do another. How about now? How about now? And we will send that back here. Okay, there we go, and we have success because there is the image. All right, so that is cool. Now here's if we want. Now that was changing to absolute URLs. Let's go back here and go to editor parameters, and this is for URL conversion. If we go none and go save, and then we go back to edit this, we'll save this. If we go just to take out the HTML in the code view, the image will still show, and so it will just leave what's in there. Now by default, if we were to select another image in there, and we select here, and we go to the second NASA image and go insert, let's look at the code, and it does a relative URL. Oh, so you could actually, so it defaults to a relative URL, but we could go, hold on for a second here. I have to change cameras here just for a second. Chat on right. because I want to use something out of that. Okay. Close that. Bright computer screen. See you later, Imran. I hope you have a great day. All right, so we do this. Go paste that URL. And go save. Now we have a relative URL, which was the default, and we also have the actual full URL that we put in manually. Now, another way around this would be to do this. Under JCE, we could do this. You could create a profile for that is only for your administrator. So if you were to log on as administrator and you wanted to change these, do these templates, you would set it so that the URLs are never relative. That it shows the full URL. And then when you were logged in and doing the work on that, then only you would be the one that was editing that, and then that would you would always have the images displayed properly in your emails when they're sent out. You'd have to be very careful to make sure that you have limited the ability to edit those templates only to people that are administrators, because then if someone went in from another user group and used JCE and saved it, then the URL would be the TLD part of the URL would be stripped out. I hope that yeah, so that would be a way around that as well. But it looks like JCE defaults to using relative URLs, and so that is not that's okay by having none. All right, so cool. All right, so let's get out of JCE editor here, and we have our contacts here. Great. So we'll go system, mail templates, contacts from, and we have seen how to turn on HTML for both, make these emails be included. That is very cool. Yes. All right. So then we have our site tags, insert tags, site name, email. Yeah. So the custom fields is still a mystery, but that's something to maybe figure out another time. All right. Let's see what other templates that we have here that we can play with. So user action logs, mail sent to administrators about new entries in the user actions log. Again, that's probably something that we need to turn on. So let's see, components, no, system, let's see, F3, that's LOG, no, warnings, Joomla extensions, user permissions, group access settings, logging. So, oh, under plugins? Oh, okay, sure. Just take a look in here. All right. So, system. Ivor says strange because relative URLs is working for articles. You mean that strange because you have relative URLs? I'm not sure quite why that's strange. Okay, extensions, plugins. Let's go LOG. All right, I'm in the wrong place there. That was not manage extensions, not install extensions. Oh, okay. So Ivor says strange because relative URLs is working for articles with JCE, but not when used with email templates. So you have relative URLs turned on, but in email templates, it's I yeah, I'm still confused. Um, email templates, the image was showing with relative URLs. It just was not coming through when you emailed things. But I don't think. So I think the issue was in Gmail. The issue was that a relative URL was being put in the email that would go through to Gmail. If that makes sense. Okay, so did you try emailing an article to yourself somehow? Yeah, it's just the problem is just that the relative URL goes out in the content in the email and it has nowhere to look. It just doesn't know where that image is. Now, I know that there are some email programs that will include the images as attachments, or the email programs that send out images. The images are included as attachments, and then they're found that way. Okay, well, I'm looking for plugins. There we go, plugins. Manage plugins. Let's go log. All right, and we're looking for what template were we looking at here? Action log, user action log. Joomla, we'll go in here. No settings, it's enabled. Close. Because I guess provides login when user login fails. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Let's search for logged. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go to the last one. Mail sent to administrators about new entries in the user actions log. Maybe I don't have any com action logs notification. Com action logs notification. Let's see here. No. So many things to learn. System action logs. That's enabled. Maybe I just maybe there's nothing happening here because action privacy. Let's see. User action extension. User actions log. I wonder where I'm looking in the right place, because there's the action log. That's the plugin. Maybe I need to turn that on in system. Do we have log? It doesn't appear on here. System global configuration. Oh, under users. Options. Look for log. Oh, components. Okay, so that was user actions log down here under components. User options. No, that's not that. No. Oh, user registration. Say yes. Excuse me. Under users action log. Users. Oh, okay, down the left-hand side, user actions log. Okay, thank you. Oh, and the log is actually there. So why am I not getting emailed? Let's see. Yes, user actions log. I wonder if I'm not getting emailed either because logging is not turned on to get that email, or else I don't get notified of things I'm doing myself. Because we definitely have. Yeah. The user needs to have it turned on. Well, that doesn't, it wouldn't make sense that the user has to turn this on because you want to follow what your users are doing. So, but if we go manage user, we'll go in there. Oh, okay. But this is not an action that every person would have access to, is it? So, oh, I want to, okay. I want to know what this person is doing. Okay. So basically, if I do this, this email address is kind of wonky here. So if I make a new user, Tim Davis, and we'll just go CyberSalt. And the password, I will do this here, and I will just generate a password. All right, Control V, Tim, cybersalt.com. And the group is just registered. All right, save and close, activated. I don't need that. Let's do a new private window. Let's go to J4. Don't worry about, I showed the password I just created there, but no, I don't want J4. I can't log in there anyways. Okay. If I go /, now we're getting fancy here. I have no, I don't think I have a way to log in the front end here. Oh yeah, all right, so. All right, we'll get there. CyberSalt. put in that password I just made, log in. And yes, it's only admins. Okay. In fact, I don't even have it set up here for myself. Okay. All right, that makes sense. So then that means if I go to, as the administrator, go to Tim, go to I don't have that option here. Maybe because Tim's not ever going to do anything as a user. All right, let's make Tim. Let's make him a publisher. All right, yes, okay, Bjorn, you're right. Assign them as a super user. All right, that's interesting because you would think that you'd want to see user actions for more than just super users. Oh, we have this here. CyberSalt logged into the site. That's okay. That's a user action, but it didn't get emailed to me. Okay, so your user action logs. Okay, so manage administrator. All right, so this is to turn on email notifications. Oh, all right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'll get mail from all actions here if I turn this on. Okay, you're right. All right, I see. I was thinking that you would you were turning on the tracing of the actions by the user, but this is who gets the user actions. Okay. All right. All right, let's get rid of this here because I've published the password. And we will delete. Yep. Okay. All right, well, let's wrap this up by, let's see what other things that we can do here. Mail templates. So, action logs that are the emails that are sent out to super users about actions and logs. Global configuration test email, contacts from. If you get the copy of the mail, if you send the submitter, which is really spammy, it makes you, if bots are submitting things, it's not great to send copies of the submitted message in a form. Messages, new message, notification about a new message in the messaging component. Privacy requests, export of data, removal data, export of data requests. Okay, privacy user data report. Okay, when you users, mass mail users. All right, if you mass mail all your users, you can create a template for that. That's interesting. User password reset, that's nice. So if someone forgets their password, you could put a kind message in there. Hey, it all happens to us. Yeah. Of course, also these emails, some of these emails are branding opportunities as well, or to promote things. You know, you could say in your forgot your password link, hey, you know, we're sorry they're having problems logging in. Use this link to reset your password. You know, we're available here to help you if you have any problems with that. And don't forget, you know, if you subscribe or whatever, check out this video on, or even, yeah, check out this video on how to do something on the site. Cool. Just taking more advantage of the opportunity because you're emailing people. Request to admin to verify new account. Account activated by admin. New account with admin activation. New account with admin activation with password. Oh, okay. Clear text password is included. Let's take a look at that one. And we have HTML versions and plain versions as well, plain text versions. Good. And we have our tags here. Cool. New email account without activation, new account with self-activation. These ones here about account activations, they're good to remember because if you're using a new account without activation, whatever method you're using for people to sign up, whether they need activation from an admin or not, just remember there's 3 different emails that they might be getting. So if you have a site where where admins are approving people to be members, then what you want to do is make sure that you edit that email. Don't just trust the generic one thinking that they will get that one. So, and now there's a second page. Woohoo, bonus pages. New account with self-activation, username reminder, Joomla update notification. Oh, okay. If you have that activated, that's cool. This site is not sent by Joomla. It's sent automatically by your own site. This would be really nice. Oh, hey, think about that. Let's say that there is someone that wants to manage their own site. And so you set this up. If you have a client and they're managing their own site or they don't want a management package, you can change this to say this email is not sent by Joomla or this email is sent by your own site. There's a new version of Joomla. Make sure that you put in a whole bunch of instructions in there, and you could also put a plugin saying, if you want help with this, remember this is a service of our monthly maintenance package, or contact us and we'd be happy to quote to help you on the service on a one-time basis, or if you want this done, us to take this over so you're not bothered, then that would be really great. I like that. I like that. Good idea. All right, and and then the new user, when you create a new user, we create it in the back end. Let's see how that happened here. Yes, so this message here. You have been added as a user to my Joomla by administrator. The email your user and password to log in, and there's your username and password. All right. I wonder, because if you create a new user and require, let's see what this says here. If you create a new user, users, make a new user here, you can require a password reset. So here's a great chance to, in that email, the require a password reset. Forces a person to log in with their plain text password once, and then they have to pick a new password. So you could actually edit, let's go here, system, mail templates, and use Joomla. Yeah, this one here. You could actually go in there and say, this is going to be your initial password, and then you will have to pick one as soon as you log in. In fact, just for fun, let's see, I wonder if it's possible to create defaults when you create a new user that you by default require a reset a password reset is the default setting. Manage groups, access fields, groups, no categories, add a module, dashboard. Now look at these squares here. For these squares go to the dashboard. Isn't that neat? Oh my goodness, I gotta make a note of that. Squares to dashboard. Where's my paper? write that down. A few things to mention here. All right, so users, manage options. Let's go down here. User options. Allow send password, guest user capture, change username. Can they? No, these are settings for that. Okay, so integration, no. Mass, no. User, no. Oh, versions on user note. Oh, user note history. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Enter a list of allowed, disallowed email domains, note user options. Send password, new account. Close. So I wonder if that's active password options. Okay, let's see. Minimum no. Am I in the wrong place there? What wrong window, Bjorn? Under password options. Logging. System default database, no. System. Let's see. This is not under manage groups, access fields, user action messaging. No. Options, just to see, and there's password options. Minute reset. That's the time sent to give people the option to reset their the time to reset their password. How often they can reset their password. But just wondering how can, when I go to users, manage, and making, oh, yeah. And, yeah, that's not, yeah, we're back in the same spot here. Okay. Users manage, if I go new, I want this to always require a password reset as the default. Interesting. Huh, okay. That would be something to ask on Twitter, perhaps. Okay. All right. So, all right. Just for fun, let's go into the control panel of this account and go to email, deliverability. All right, reverse. The only problem that I have here is reverse DNS, and that's something I need to figure out on my server. But for our J4 core basic Joomla, I have. Yeah, see, this is crazy. This domain here, genepriest.com, which is the PTR record. It says, it says it should be 88keysbyc.com, which is my wife's account domain on the same domain here, and then the value should be genepriest.com, which just is my sister-in-law's site, and I mean, I can go through and change that in the IP, but I guess I should do that anyways. But this problem here is not the is not because of SPF. So I wonder if it's this. I'm gonna go to global configuration, and let's say to server Tim at basicjoomla.com. It might be the from address. These are different domains. We will see. Oh, the other thing too is this. Oh, this is possibly too because it's. Oh, yes. Let's go save here. Let's go contact. Let's go refresh. Let's go Tim at cybersalt.org for change. This is a test for a change. This is a test for a change. Send email. And refresh that. We'll wait for this to see. Oh, and that's going to... okay, so we got this. Server system. Server. Mail will come Tim at basicjoomla.com. Replied. And it's going to go to... Let's see here. Change user admin email. User manage. Yeah, I wonder where this goes. Oh, no, hold on. I was right. It just was not going to the same spot in Gmail. Even though, okay, so there's that image that's broken, but look, this test went through because the from is the same domain that it's coming from. All right, so we changed this to basicjoomla.com. So what was happening was, because I had Tim at cybersalt.com, let's go back here. So let's go global configuration. Global configuration. Because I had the from address down here was something other than the domain the form was coming from, then it would look suspicious. It looks spammy. So as soon as I had it coming from the same domain, then everything behaved itself, as we can see here. I didn't get that phishing message. This reminds me, though, that my preferred method for sending mail from a Joomla site, these mails like contact forms, is not PHP mail, but rather to use SMTP. And then I can put in my mail server. I can put in a username. I can use a certificate. I can also use SMTP authentication by putting in a username and a password, and actually use my own mail server for sending out. And then in that case, I think the SPF records and the other things will it will look even less spammier. Although we didn't get that message with PHP mail, but I much prefer to use my own mail server for sending out. And even what I've done in the past with the SMTP user down here, which I think you can see just to the left here. Yep, on my picture. What I've done in the past is just create a username called mailsender@basicjoomla.com and give it a password, and then that's the thing that is used for accessing the mail server. Your email still comes with the from and the reply to, although it's good to keep it consistent with the domain that you're using. So, all right, cool. Oh, I better change this back here though. I'm gonna just, I've wrecked this site anyway, so I'll just put in a new core site. I haven't wrecked it, but I've just changed so many things. I don't want to get into it. I like to just work with just a plain core site here. So save and close that. Oh, yes. Yes, and that's another option, as Bjorn's put in chat there. You could put don't reply or no reply if it's coming from that as well. Although, you know what, if someone creates a new user profile and they put a typo in, like they put Hotmail but they forgot the T, and it's sent out and it gets bounced back, if it goes to no reply, then you're not going to see it. But if it comes to you, you can see that, oh, someone had a typo, then you can reach out to them and you can add them, ask them if they want to be added. Yeah, so that is very cool. Very neat system. Lots of lots of things that we can use there. And let's see, can we go to? Is there any way that we can add new ones here? No. Did we look at options under here? Mail template options. That's to enable the send copy feature. We did that per template mail settings. I don't know what that does. Okay, so we don't have tooltips here. I know tooltips. I saw a discussion that tooltips or mousing over was removed because that was removed because the of accessibility. But you know what? Let's turn this on. Does this mean that we can send from different addresses for different forms? Let's see. Let's turn that on and see what happens. And let's just go to the new user one here. What options does this? Oops. That's not right. That's not right. Trying to save that file. I wonder why that is happening. All right, well, let's just do this. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that. You can send from different email addresses. And, oh, that's crazy. And you can send through a different method for each form. Well, that was worth sticking around to the end for. Look, that's neat. So this particular, all right, I don't know why that's going to save index file. That's not right. But let's go back to the beginning here. And so we had our global configuration test email. We could now send that global configuration test email from a different email address and with a different reply to. That is very cool. Or we can just turn that off. Oh, interesting. yeah, Mary, this is what I was thinking. Like, oh man, Should have had that at the beginning of some of the, instead of some of the last stuff. All right, so this is empty. All right, so let's close this. Let's go to the contact form mail. This is empty. Let's go back to this contact form and refresh. It should still work. Empty email info. Empty email info for different sending. I just want to make sure it still goes, because with that empty, it must. I bet you it probably goes to the default. Does this get delivered? Send that. We'll go to the inbox here. And it did get delivered. Here it is. And it came from Tim at basicjoomla.com, which is the default. But that's really cool. So you can have it, doesn't have to just come from that no reply. So maybe there might be some things that are from no reply. That's really cool. But other things you might want to hear back from. That is very interesting. So basically, what would we look at here? So that's close. So let's see, a user action log. That could come from, oh, that's also very nice too for sorting. So if you have the mail come from admin alerts at basicjoomla.com, that's the from address. In your email program, you could have admin alerts from admin alerts. Any mail from admin alerts at basicjoomla.com would be tagged a certain way. Maybe you might even forward it to the SMS on your phone so you get an alert very quickly. And it would be a lot easier than looking for just emails that contain certain things. You say, hey, any email I get from this specific address, always do something with it. So that's very cool. I like that. So that would mean what would we do here? Okay, and then request export of data. Suppose you have someone that someone who's a super user, or someone had permission. That's all they did. A privacy officer, and if you have a privacy officer at your company, congratulations on having a big company. I would be the privacy officer here. Chuck, I will see you later. I have to follow up with you on that, Chuck, so I will do on that other thing we're talking about. So talk to you later. Let's see. So you could just have mail coming from, I guess in that case, that mail would be sent to who? Let's see, mail would, I guess you would set up a mail from mailer. In that case, you would set up the mail to come from a certain address, and then you could set up a filter that would forward it to the person. I think that makes sense. Yes. Anyways, nice to have that option. Remove request export data. Yes. Okay. Maybe not in that case, because these are emails that go to users. This is just open up in the whole matrix of possibilities for doing different things. So instance, request admin to verify a new account. If you had one particular person that was getting this, all these people would get these alerts though. Notification, all admins would get that. All right. I know there's some cool uses for that. Neat thing here. So here's the notification about new account to the user, which the user will now have to self-activate. You could have that coming from the address welcome at basicjoomla.com, or welcoming department, or welcome wagon, or whatever. That's all right. Anyways, that's very cool. Oh, I guess I should almost look at the options. What else we got here? Per template mail thing, send copy. Okay, well, let's see. All right, so here's something. Request export of data. Options. Ah, there's what we were looking for. If someone requests, in this case, if someone requested mail to verify that data of the user should be exported from the website. Information request created. Someone's created a request to export all personal information related to this email address. As a security measure, you must confirm this. All right, and if you wanted, you could actually send a copy of this email to privacy office at basicjoomla.com, just so you could see that people were making requests. Cool. And maybe there's an alert in that system. I don't know. But the nice thing is that if you're looking at this, you could say to yourself, hey, I want a copy of messages that are sent to go to some places. You can probably put commas between the addresses, which is different than send a copy in the form on the contact. Because even though we turned that on, when I refresh this, there is no copy here. So I was wrong about that. Yes, and that's important in to GDPR in Europe, and for privacy net. So okay. So you can have a copy of any of these emails sent to any address. I wonder too. I was wondering if there's a tag for putting in there, but not. You would just put in the actual one. Cool. And if you're sending it all from the same one, we go like this, per template mail settings, save and close. We go to here, we go to options, still send a copy. That is very, very cool. Well, that's a deeper dive than well, I guess a deep dive. We looked at everything, but yeah, there's some stuff that can be used there that's pretty crazy. All right, so let me find my proper button here. Full screen, right camera. All right, oh, right camera. Chat on right, that'll be good. See that we've had some chat there. Okay, and I'll change just a little bit here. Man, I really got scalped yesterday. That is great. I like that. Anyways, well, that was great. A great look. I don't have many sites running on Joomla 4 right now, and but you know, certainly more and more that I get switched over, these are going to be cool things. This is really some cool features to set up for a client as well, a company that would have to deal with all of these things. So awesome tools. Very, very, really, really nice things. Before we go, I thought, you know, just some, let me just see here. Yeah, yeah. My mind has been pretty jammed full. Normally when you probably meet with people online or show people things, and they get their it's like their head's going to explode, so much new information. I'm looking at a program here in my province, British Columbia, in partnership with the federal government as well in Canada. The opportunity to hire a student for normally this program, they pay 75% of the students' wages over 16 weeks, but this program actually is paying 100% of the students' wages up to $10,000 for 16 weeks of work. And I was thinking, like, at first I saw that email and I thought, oh no, that'd take a lot of effort and time to sort out and get set up and learn about. And so then so I kind of just ignored it. Then I was lying in bed later on that night, and I realized, Tim, you dummy, what are you doing? 16 weeks of help paid for help on my business, and now it's a training opportunity for the students as well. So, anyways, I set up a phone call, a contact with the person to learn more about the program, and they told me all this information, and it just, at the end, my brain was swimming with it. But it looks like it looks very possible I'm gonna have to put together a job description, which is a course plan or whatever. But it looks like I'm going to be able to hire a student for 16 weeks to get them to help me with a lot of things here in my business. And I have things like I could get them editing videos so I can put out some more videos. But I could teach them how to do some of the basic maintenance on Joomla sites, also on WordPress sites, also building sites, and because I have big projects, and I have people that I've been passing those on to, or I'm learning how to do that. But I have so many little fiddly things that could be done, and I'm pretty excited the possibility of having someone work for 16 weeks for free on a lot of the things that I need to do and get caught up in would be nice. Even like I could even get them to take, because something I haven't done for a long time is take my videos from this channel and put them on the basic Joomla site and set them up properly. There's just so many things that I could just be doing that that don't get done. And I know some of you have offered to help with things like that, and but I'm always hesitant to because all that, that's a lot. That's what we're all doing at the same time. So I hate to ask people to, hey, would you like to take the videos and do the SEO and do everything on the basic Joomla site? I mean, if you really want to, it would be fine. But Bjorn says he's totally rebuilding his Joomla Forever site, making your own templates, and hope to be finished by mid-November. I just tried applying your own templates, but Asteroid cluttered up. So great opportunity for a student. Yes, Mary. Yes, and Bjorn, says that's good. So, hey, that's kind of a cool thing. Also, if I am able to hire that student, and if that works out, and I get them to handle a lot of the stuff the fiddly stuff in my business that distracts me from finding work and from other things, if I can get ahead of that, I might be able to keep them on, or even hire another student later on at the 3/4 level. So where the government pays this program is $7,500, and then I would pay $2,500, which is not that bad. If if I can get someone to work for 16 hours and train them, and they're paid $7,500 and I pay them $2,500, if I can get them to do if I can find work for them to do that brings in more than $2,500, then it's a win-win situation. So, yes, and Ivor says, "Do it. Helps the student. It helps you." Yeah. So it's no secret on my it's no secret on that I'm sorting this stuff out, and that some of these new things, it's coming up 4 years since I've gone full time in my business, and so almost. I haven't reached the point where I've replaced the money that I was making before I did this. Went full time on this. My wife is working part time, so that certainly has helped. I have lots of opportunity, but it's just getting those brain cells to grow together, and even just considering hiring a student is just a whole new thing. The brain cells have been reaching out to each other to shake hands, and I can see the possibilities. So, as that being positive, because that would allow me to focus on many other things, especially some of the opportunities that I see and leads I see and stuff. Anyways. Well, I think that will wrap it up for today. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. This was I really enjoyed this look at this, and we found our way through some things. And thank you for your help and tips along the way too. Yeah, so we'll wrap it up there. I hope that wherever you are, be it morning, afternoon, evening, or tomorrow, that you are doing well. And until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.